welcome. My name is Lisa and you're watching my channel One Lisa Show, and today is Friday Sews. It's Friday the 6th of January 2023. It's the first Friday of the new year. And welcome. I have been a little bit on a hiatus and I don't know if it's coming through in the sound, but I have a head cold. So I'm on the tail end of my head cold and that makes me really happy. I don't have too much to report. I started a project during winter break, during the holidays, and I'm wearing it because I finished it last night. It is a Deer and Doe Melilot shirt, and it is the first one I've made with the long sleeve variation. Here it is. What do you think, Penny? Penny, what do you think? Do you like it? This fabric is a quilting cotton from Joann's that I believe I got on super cheap a couple of years ago. Buttons, I don't remember where they came from, but they're plain white, and just so you guys know, they are the 4-hole, not fun, extra work. If you can get a button with 2 holes, highly recommend. This has a collar version. It also comes with a stand collar or mandarin collar, and I have made the short sleeve version with and without the collar. And I like it because it's rounded. It's very gentle round, French seams, and it does have cuffs with a placket. Really nice. That was interesting. I don't do that often, and their construction is different than the previous shirt I've made that has that opening there for the cuff. I did not opt for any pockets on this one, although the pattern does have pockets as an option. I'm happy with it. Would I make it again? Of course, this is my 4th Melilot. It's the first long sleeve version, and I probably will do another long sleeve version in a drapier fabric. Quilting cotton from Joann's tends to be stiffer than a poplin, stiffer than like a Moda or a K Facette Free Spirit quilting cotton. So it is a little stiff, but it's okay. I like it. I'm really happy with it. I really loved the print. It's very dark blues and bottle greens, and they look like they're folk art Americana birds and just some scrolls. And I really just liked the print. I wasn't the fabric that I was gung-ho about. It was the print. So I'm really happy with it. I'm going to wear a sweatshirt today at work over this, and then I have a party to go to this evening. Someone made herself comfy. Otherwise, there's not a lot to report. I have made a plan. I want to do like 52 items this year, and I'm counting this as item 1 because the majority of the sewing was done after New Year's. I had it cut out beforehand, but the majority of the sewing was done on New Year's Day and after. The next thing I need to do this weekend is right here. It's something I hate. If Big Daddy's watching, which he probably isn't, he knows how much I despise fixing his pants and his shorts. But I love him, so I'm going to fix them again. This is, as I found out, not the first time I fixed these shorts. They're a pair of shorts. He had a hole here before. I fixed it with corduroy. I patched it with corduroy fabric, and he has somehow now has a hole through the corduroy fabric as well. So I'm going to fix that, and there's also a hole here. And this is a common place where he gets tears. It's right there in that crotch. I warned him this is the last time I'm working on this specific pair of shorts, and it won't be pretty when he gets it back. I still have some more corduroy fabric, but I'm actually thinking I'm looking at my stash up high. I have some denim that I have not used yet, some thick denim, and I think I'm just going to maybe use some of that and patch it. These are like his play clothes, so it's not the end of the world, but alas, it's the last time I'm working on this particular pair. They're falling apart. They have been falling apart for a long time. After I get done with that, this was a little bit more of a real make. As much as I enjoy making clothes like this, I do like quicker projects as well. I've gone through my closet and there's a couple of items I'm going to get rid of, and I'll talk about that soon. Some of them I've made. But I also noticed I could always use more socks, underwear, and bras. So one of my goals this year is to treat myself to making socks, underwears, and bras again. I didn't make very many bras last year, and I really enjoyed the bra making process. There's a newer to me, bra pattern out from Ruby's Bras, which I've never done, never made a Ruby's bra, but it's called the Sahara bra, and I'm going to get that pattern. And I've watched a tutorial from Liz Sews, and I really thought it seemed pretty easy. I'm used to a more complicated bra make. It's more of a bralette or a wire-free bra, I guess is probably the best way to put it. And I think it would be a great option for like a sleeping bra, because I do enjoy a sleeping bra that is wire-free. Besides that, I have brought a special treat out of the attic, and it is my scrap bin. I really like a clean space. I like to start a project from start to finish, although I have a couple of projects out there that I have not finished and they're off to the side, like my very first quilt, for instance, and I stare at it every day I sew. So that would be something I'd like to accomplish in the next couple of months, is to finish that. I had grandiose schemes to make it to fit this queen size bed, but it is a small first time making quilts. So I have embraced the notion that it's just not going to be a big quilt, and it shouldn't be. It was my very first quilt. It's going to be a lap quilt, and I think that's fine. It'll be perfect come the summer and spring months when I want just a little something over me, but not a massive amount of blanket. So I'd like to get that completed. But let me show you my scrap bin, because it's a giant Rubbermaid tote, and I've been putting scraps that I think might have some use. They might be little scraps, because I really don't want to get rid of usable scraps. I don't. Whether I'm making I made some of these chapstick holders this winter, and they don't take a lot of fabric. So this is a reason why I need to start going through these scraps. But let me show you my bin, because I took it out of the attic, and here it is. Let me lift it up. This is my scrap bin. When I do have interfacing scraps in here too. So when I get interfacing scraps, or like the scraps from this shirt, these were folded nicely, by the way, and they're no longer. I was digging for a scrap and for corduroy to fix these pants, and that's what happens. Here's the scrap I have of this fabric left, which it's a quilting cotton, should go towards a quilt. I have scraps from my gala dress. I have sweatshirt scraps, which could come in massive handiness, because I do like making a patchwork sweatshirt. There's just a lot of scraps in here. This is from another Melilot shirt I made. This was a Rose and Hubble, and there's a good amount here that I might be able to wiggle some shorts for one of my nieces this summer. Nice cotton poplin. I have inside the bin, I have a pillowcase, an old stained pillowcase that we don't use anymore, filled with, look, I can't even lift it out, filled with jersey scraps. This one, by the way, my niece, I made leggings for her, with this remnant I got from Beyond the Pink Door, and she wears them. She wears them all the time, and I love that. It's so exciting. I absolutely love seeing people wear the clothes I make them and gift them. But I do have, here's another nice piece of scrap. Here's some more. These are jersey or knit. Some are double brush poly, some are cotton. So the ones that are more cotton, like this piece, I think this is 95% cotton, 5% spandex. This is perfect for underwear. And underwear is something I could always use more of. So I'm going to start going through these scraps. And in between night projects more geared like this, where they're structured and they're more of an, I don't want to say intense make, but they're more detailed, I need to go through the bin and whittle down my scraps. Whether I start to make things put things off to the side for another quilt, because I'd like to make another quilt this year. I had to finish the first one, but I'd like to already start thinking about a second quilt. And that might be a scrappy quilt. But I need to start going through this and kind of whittling it down before I can justify buying more fabric. And let me tell you, there's more fabric I want. In the meantime, this is my goal, is to start working through this weekend and maybe make a pair of underwear, or putting some fabric off to the side for a quilt, or even making a patchwork melilot. That could be a lot of fun too. So as you can see, I have a lot planned for this weekend. It's been really busy with work, but I feel like now that I'm starting to feel a lot better and this head cold is starting to clear up, Money Penny and I will have a couple of good walks, hopefully, even though it's chilly out, and we'll get some things accomplished. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a great weekend and have a good day. Bye.